Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to do a seamless pattern using the Procreate app, our iPad and pencil. Seamless patterns are good to know how to do if you want to create fabric designs, wallpaper, scrapbooking paper, or you want to add your own artistic flair to design materials. So I've been doing this for about a month and I want to show you what I've learned so far. So give me a minute and we'll get right into it. All right, so we need to set up our artboard first. And how you do that is you hit this plus button up in the right hand corner. And then you have this little, it looks like a little black box with the plus sign. Hit that. And we want to do in inches. We want a 12 by 12 artboard. I like to do my artboards between 300 and 600 DPI. You need to do at least 300 DPI for resolution purposes. The other thing to keep in mind is whether or not you're going to be drawing in RGB or CMYK, depending on if you're going to do your printing or if you're sending your design off for printing for whatever reason. You will need to know if they are going to be using CMYK. If that's the case, you want to make sure that you choose CMYK for your design before you create it. Okay, now hit the create button. And here we go, we have our artboard. All right, now that we have our artboard set up, we're going to go to the wrench and canvas and then to drawing guide. We're going to turn that on and we're going to edit drawing guide. We want to hit symmetry and options. In options, you have vertical, horizontal, quadrant, and radial. So basically what this means is whatever I draw in this space right here is going to show up in the additional spaces. Same thing with quadrant. Whatever I draw in this space will be in these three spaces. Horizontal, if I draw on the top, it's going to show up on the bottom. And vertical, whatever I draw on the right is also going to show up on the left, or vice versa. Okay, we're going to go with vertical and we're going to hit done. Now we're set up and ready to go. So I have a palette color that I draw in because it is part of my branding. But you can choose whether you want your drawing to be in a brown, black, whatever you want to do your line drawing in. Okay, so this is our artboard, but I'm going to show you a couple of examples of what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to go to gallery. I'm going to show you two different designs that I've already done. Starting with this one. This one's a little bit more intricate, but this is the initial design right here. And I turned it into a pattern where no matter how many times you add it together, it's going to connect. So it kind of flows in with each other. Then I have another one. It's a little bit simpler. It doesn't look simple right here because that's like the full one, but let's see. This is what we started off with. Okay, so we're going to do something a little like this for our example today. So let's go ahead and go back to our artboard and we'll get started with that. All right, we're back on our artboard. We're going to go to the layer and make sure that our drawing assist is on. And then I'm going to show you a couple of tips and tricks to making perfect circles. So if you draw your circle and hold your pencil, it will make a circle, and this tool will appear at the top. For the ellipse or the circle, you hit circle if you want a perfect circle. At this point too, you can manipulate that circle in any direction, make it bigger, smaller, move it around your artboard. Okay, and then if you do not like what you've done, you simply use 2 fingers, tap your screen, and it will continue to undo instead of hitting the arrow keys back. Okay, that's just a quick tip. Okay, and now let's get into making our simple design. And I'm thinking we're going to do a cutesy flower with a heart in the center, maybe some little leaves here and there. So let's go to our layer, make sure, again, we're on Drawing Assist. Okay, and then I am going to draw a simple heart. Okay, and let me see. I'm going to draw the hearts first, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. Okay. And we want to kind of change the directions so they're not all in the same direction. This gives more interest to the pattern. It looks more free-forming, flowing. Sometimes this can be challenging because, we like to do things in the same direction for the most part. All right. Okay. There. And then we're going to take the Drawing Assist off so that we can draw some in the center without it. Here, let me give you an example. Okay, if I try to draw this, you see how it's all messy. So if you take the Draw Assist off, now we can draw in here and kind of fill in that center area. Okay. All right, let's start with that. All right, I'm going to add another layer. Make sure I put Drawing Assist on that layer. Okay. And we're going to add our second element, which is going to be the petals around our heart. Okay. Keeping your elements separate kind of helps when we get to, well, when we're doing editing or we're doing the color portion. Okay. So like right now, I know that that's needs to be cleaned up. So I don't have to worry about my heart being erased, or if I want to clean up the heart, I don't have to worry about my petals being erased. Just makes it easier, work smarter, not harder, so to speak. Okay, so I'm going to continue doing that and we'll be right back. All right, this is where we need to turn the Drawing Assist off again on that layer 2 so that we can do these hearts in the center. Okay, make sure we're on the right layer. Draw in our petals. And we're just keeping it simple. All right, there we go. This last one. And then I'm thinking we're going to do some alternating leaves. Let's do a quick cleanup. Yeah. Okay. So if you see here, to me, this is like really close. So what I'm going to do is now, let me see if I can do this. Oops, wrong one. Undo, do this freehand. Freehand, is it going to let me? Yeah, okay. And I'm going to actually make this a little smaller. I'm going to kind of move it. All right, so it's not so cluttered. Okay, now on another, we're going to add another layer, and we're going to add drawing assist on this layer. And this is where we're going to do our leaves. Okay, we're still using the monoline brush, and we want to make sure that our leaves are going in different directions. And again, we're keeping it simple. Okay, something like that. Want to make sure that they're going in various directions, off to the side, pointing up and pointing down. And you can correct or change things however you like. All right, again, we're going to take the drawing assist off quick. I'm going to add a small one over here, going in this direction. All right, let me put the drawing assist back on, and let's do another layer with the drawing assist. I'm going to add these just like little circle dots. Okay, just here and there, just as like filler. Remember, if we hold it in place, oops, we don't want that. We want a circle. There we go. Nope. Circle. Done. Circle. Circle. Oops. Another one here. Circle's correct. And here. And right here. Here. Oops. Let's take a look. All right, I'm going to put a couple more down here in this bottom section. All right, I'm going to flip this design around, okay, because I like it. I like it this direction. Now we're going I think I've pretty much have this design the way I want it. Um, and I'm going to go ahead and group these together. So that that layer is highlighted. Move off to the right, move off to the right, move off to the right, put in a group. Okay. Then I'm going to duplicate this group, turn off my initial group, that first original group, and then this one I'm going to flatten. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to test out our design to see if it's going to seamlessly go together. So I'm going to duplicate this layer 3 times. Okay. Now that I've duplicated this layer, I'm going to go up to the arrow, and I'm going to turn on snapping. Okay. And I'm going to grab the top right corner, and I'm going to pull it down until it snaps into place. Okay. Go to the next layer, go to arrow again, top left hand corner, pull it down until it snaps into place. Next layer, arrow, left lower corner, pull it up until it snaps into place. Bottom layer, arrow, bottom right hand corner, pull up until it snaps into place. Okay. And when we look at it, we should see if we have any issues. Like I have an issue right here, and I don't know if that's because I didn't pull it, snap it in all the way in, or it's too far over. Yeah, it's too far over. So I'm just going to move it off to the side. And that one looks, yeah. Move that one over a little bit. That looks about right. Okay. And there you have it. Okay. This is not my best one. I would like to go back and erase these and just probably have one instead of, or have one on this side, one on this side. But this is basically how you make a seamless pattern. So if you don't like it and you want to do some tweaking to it, you go to your layers. You've already saved your original artwork, correct? So you can delete these, delete those layers, turn that back on, and open up your group. Go to the layer you want to delete, or go to the layer that you want to change, and you can change it up. So for instance, like these two are really close together. So I'd go in with my eraser, and it's what this is going to do is it's going, oops, let's make sure that that drawing assist is on. So let's undo that real quick. Turn the draw assist on. And then when I go in here, I'm only having to erase one side. Right. Then I go to the layer with the hearts on it, which is layer 1. Make sure the draw assist is on for that one as well, and erase it. And then I can come in here, the heart layer, say I'm going to do a heart going this direction, away from it, right? Then go to my petal layer and add my petals. All right. I just do this real quick because don't want this video to be too long, just to kind of show you what I mean. Okay, I'm not even gonna fix that. And then again, close this group, duplicate the group, turn that one off, flatten this one, and duplicate it 3 times. And then again, you would go to the arrow key, make sure snapping is on. I think I'm going to move it over to the right a little bit, and then grab the corner and bring it down until it snaps into place. Next one, same thing, over to the left, bring it down until it snaps into place. Next layer, bring it over, bring it up until it snaps into place, which I already know I'm gonna have to move that. Okay. Next layer, same thing. That is weird. Snap into place. Turn that off, and then you can see from there how it's changed, and if you like it or if you want to add something to it to fill it in. But that is basically how you make a seamless pattern. Like this is so far this is my favorite. Turn that off, turn this, and you can see the difference. Okay, so that is how you make a seamless pattern. I will be making a future video that shows you how we're going to color those patterns. So make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you hit that little button to remind you. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.